Welcome, welcome, welcome in. I am going to get my stuff and get set up while you guys take your time coming in. We're going to talk a little bit about the full moon in Taurus and just check in on everybody and see how everybody's doing. So I will be right back. Okay. Nobody's here yet. We'll take our time. Let's see. Get set up. Let's see. Is anybody here yet? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Is anybody here with me yet? There's somebody here. Do you want to say hello? While I get set up, tell me where you're from. Introduce yourself. I'm getting everything ready. Nope. Okay, maybe not. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, who's here with us? Oops, I blew that out prematurely. We're just getting set up. Come on in, make yourself cozy, say hello, tell me where you're from. Let's see. Nobody wants to say hello this morning. What's up with that, guys? What's up with that, guys? All right, well, I guess that's okay. We can still go ahead and do what we're going to do, right? Right. We're going to give it a second. See if a couple more people come in. As you guys are coming in, good morning, good afternoon, good day, wherever you are. For those of you who may or may not know me, I am Christine, also known as Shamama Hunting Owl, around the YouTube community. I am a spiritual teacher. I'm a healing facilitator. I read cards. I talk about real life shit. I cry a lot. And I come on just to see what's up with people's lives and how we can support each other. Because the world is a tough place out there, and there are a lot of people out there on their own, doing this life, doing this journey that they don't have a lot of support. So I like to come on and share stuff, and share stories, and talk about spiritual stuff. So today I'm going to talk about the full moon coming up in Taurus, which I believe is on Friday, November 15th. I believe it's peak sometime around, I want to say like late in the afternoon, late afternoon. So we're going to talk about that, and we're going to pull some cards. And we're going to burn some Palo Santo and kind of bring in a nice vibe for today. And as always, I welcome you guys to say hello, tell me where you're from, what's going on. If you have questions, comments, anything like that, this is a safe and open place. All right, guys? So thanks for being here. Where do I want to put that? Put that there? Yeah? Is that safe? No. Put it here. We'll leave it there. All right, guys. So welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so I want to talk about the full moon. This full moon is, like I said, in Taurus. It is the last of the super moons, I do believe, of the year. And it's going to be a very interesting energy, you guys. Generally, when I think of Taurus, I think of a very strong, stable energy, very grounded, very but also very stubborn, like very hard to move. Like I think of, you think of a bull. What is a bull like? A bull is big, strong, like it's, you ain't moving a fucking bull. Right? If anything, you're gonna, a bull's gonna come after you. And so that's this kind of energy that this moon is bringing in. It is a very strong energy. It is, and part of that energy is about shedding the things that are too stubborn, shedding the things that we are anchoring into that might be restrictive. Okay. There's this need to be grounded and stable, but there's also a need to shed, and make breathing room inside of our bodies, okay, for expansion. So the Taurus time is going to challenge us to do a really deep soul release in a grounded way. That this release is going to be from a place of empowerment, and it's going to bring about some really cool, surprise, transformative energies. So let me see who's here with us. We've got some people who said hello. Lucas, welcome. Jamie, hi babe, how are you doing? Russell, thank you for being here, you guys. So we're going to just talk a little bit about the full moon. We can talk about anything that might be coming up for people that they want to release, or things they might be experiencing, because we are already in this energy, which, we had the 11/11 on Monday. We've got the moon at the end of the week. We've got a lot of things bubbling up inside of us, emotionally, physically, mentally. And it's time to face some of that stuff again. And that's the beautiful thing. These moons they give us these opportunities to do this really powerful, deep reflective work on ourselves. And it supports us through that, because as any of you know, when we're on a spiritual journey, when we're on a journey to higher consciousness, to heal our wounds, to understand life from a different perspective, it's painful, it's hard. And to have the support of these cosmic energies, giving us that little extra boost that we need to push through the pitfalls and the parts of the journey that we get, that get really hard, that, I feel like, and Jamie knows this, it's like those last miles of a marathon, Jamie, right? Like I'm seeing that, like you just want to fucking quit. You're almost there and you don't want to quit, but you're so tired, you're so broken, you're so just, and all you need is that extra, as if you could put a little nitrous oxide, a nitro kit in your body, and just give that little extra pump of gas to just push you over the finish line. Well, this is what this supermoon is doing for us, right? This supermoon is giving us, if we choose to use it, this extra little boost that we need, this extra space of support and safety in knowing that it's okay to let these parts of ourselves go, to let the old restrictive ways of living, thinking, and doing life become expansive. So this is a really important time for us, you guys. And hey, Peter, how are you? Thanks for being here. Jamie, yeah, man, so this moon is great. So we're asked right now to harness this energy, to kind of do the reflective work. I spent about an hour this morning just like texting with a friend from the tribe, and I was just in tears because it was a lot of just emotion coming up and out of me because it was just receiving kindness and support from somebody. Um, so we're allowing. So for me, it's very hard to ask for help from people. For me personally, I love showing up for other people, but I have a really hard time asking for help. And that has always made it difficult for me to receive, obviously. So this is my life lesson that I am learning right now, is getting out of that fear that if I ask for help, that people won't support me, and trusting that people are going to show up for me. So the whole conversation, texting messages I had this morning was all about that, like people showing up for me, and how I've never in my life felt supported, but I show up for me. And as long as I keep showing up for me, I know the people who are truly meant to be here in the tribe, here in my life, here in my world, will continue to show up for me. So it's a beautiful process that we're going through, and I encourage you guys to lean into it. Okay, to lean into it. I did write down some notes, so I just want to see before I got on about the moon and other things that were coming through. All right, anything that feels okay, so anything that feels restrictive is right now crying to be expanded. We are asking for breathing room, but at the same time, okay, there has to be a limit to the expansiveness, okay? So it's almost like there is a reining in for some of us. So, okay, this is what Spirit is saying, and now I understand. So for some of us, and I think it depends what Spirit is saying, I guess, where Taurus falls in your chart. For some of us, we've been living a more restrictive, okay, a life, mental framework. For others of us, we have been living in almost like an expansive framework that is so broad that there's no structure to it. So this is what I'm hearing. So for some of us, we're going to be asked to rein it in a little bit, to have a little more structure, stability, groundedness to our lives moving forward. Others of us are going to have felt restrictive, are now going to allow ourselves to expand. So this is kind of interesting. So finding where you fall on the spectrum of this, and I think it's going to vary in different areas of our lives. Some of us are much more courageous and outgoing in certain areas. Others of us are, different in other areas. So I think it's time to kind of just look at where are you kind of like running wild with what I'm hearing is like a reckless abandon, without being really grounded with a specific either goal, intention, in mind. Rein it in, I'm hearing. And others of us who have felt so restricted, who have been so stuck in our ways, so afraid to make those big, bold changes. I literally see like the belts being unbuckled. Like it's time for that expansion to happen, guys. All right, let's see. Basically though, all it is doing is guiding us toward who we are individually, our truest selves, which is beautiful, right? This is what the journey is about, is figuring out who we are, from our core heart level. Let's see. We are also at this time being asked to shed the values and visions that other people have and hold on us or about us. So letting go of the things that we value because other people have told us that those are things we should value. Again, it's coming back into this place of letting go of all the outside noise and really showing up for yourself as you choose to show up for yourself, not as others expect for you to show up. And so I'm also hearing in all of this that this is opening a channel for, and I was clearing my throat, of greater communication, of being able to have dialogues with other people in relationships in your life, intimate, interpersonal, work, whatever they are, a more heart-centered focus in our communication, because the more we come into a place of comfort in showing up as ourselves and not as other people expect us to show up, there's this peace, there's this ease that flows through us. And it makes for this beautiful healing to come through in all of our relationships, you guys. I skipped a page. Let's see what else. Did I have anything else? I have some questions. Okay, hang on. Let me see. I thought there was something else that I wanted to say, and I thought I wrote it here. I guess not. Okay, hang on. Yeah. Okay, so I have some questions, you guys, that moving into this moon, and you guys can write these down because I think they would be good to journal and sit with as we move into the moon. So, questions to ask yourself are, where are you holding on to your comfort level as an expense of your own growth, or at the expense of your own growth? Okay, that's a really good question to sit with. The second question would be, where are you in that place of impulsivity and reckless wildness running that's at the expense of your growth, that you're lacking direction? So let's see where we're holding ourselves back, but let's see where we're also lacking in the direction. Just kind of like, I feel like it's like an archer, a bow and arrow archer, like just randomly like shooting arrows at nothing or at everything, and just hoping one arrow hits the target. So these are two aspects of the same energy that we are being asked to look at. So these are questions to ask yourself. All right, let's see. Another really great question to ask yourself is, what is the internal voice, your inner dialogue, the inside talk that you have going on inside of you? What does it sound like? What is the tone? And what is the conversation that goes on inside of yourself? Is it inspiring? Does it make you feel good? Is it growth oriented and healing oriented? Or is it a lot of fear and doubts and insecurities? And these are important aspects. This is the aspects we are looking at as we move forward. This is how we find ourselves, our true selves. So I love this, you guys. Let me just see. I'm gonna take a drink for a second. Armando, greetings from Mexico. I should stop by Tulum. Like it's not a hop, skip, and a jump, but I would love someday to get to come to Tulum. Energies are very popular there. Well, thank you for the invitation. If I ever get to Tulum, I will let you know. Melissa, how are you, darling? Welcome and thanks for being here. We're just kind of shooting this shit a little bit about the moon in Taurus for Friday. I kind of just felt like coming on and kind of just doing this as like a let's get prepared. Let's know kind of what we're dealing with and give us some direction to best prepare us, or those of us who feel like they want to be prepared for it, right, guys? So, all right, let's see. Other questions. Where in my life, where in your life can you surrender to change? Where have you been stuck? Where have you been set in your ways? And like, what hasn't changed around you? You know, it was funny. I was driving around the other day with my friend, and I was realizing, like, I have lived, like, in the same general vicinity, places, gone to the same places, like, for so many fucking years now. And it's like, there was this element of, like, wow, I need a change. There, like, maybe this is the time to make a big, bold sort of, I don't know, life transforming change. I don't know. It's kind of weird. At the same time, I felt I love and I feel very comfortable and very safe and reasonably protected in my little bubble I've lived in for a long time. So I will definitely be exploring what that's all about for me. All right, let's see. What else? Other questions. And this one I really, really like, guys. So what are the values that you hold that are guiding your interpersonal relationships with other people? What is your core truth? And how is it that you align or don't align with the people in your life? Now, I know some of us are going through this exact examination of figuring out where people fit in. Relationships moving forward, friendships moving forward, acquaintances moving forward. It's okay to outgrow people. Just saying. It's not a bad thing. You know, we say that people come into our lives for reasons, seasons, you know, whatever experiences. There's truth to that. Not everybody who you've known from the get-go is going to be there at the end with you. And so it's okay for that to be true. And it's okay for it to be true that your paths may separate. It's also okay for it to be true that there's still love there, that people still do care about each other, and that it doesn't have to be a negative thing. So these are all things. So what are your core values in your friendships, in the relationships? How do you move forward? How do you move forward when you've grown and a friend hasn't grown? How do you move forward when you feel like you know, like how I feel right now, which is a part of it is like, part of me just wants to like pack a suitcase, get in my car with Journey and disappear and like start just unknown to anybody anywhere. Probably not what I'm gonna do, never know, but there's this energy of deep evaluation, you guys. So I ask you to take the opportunity to explore it. Just explore it. You don't have to make any rash decisions to do anything, but allow yourself to dig through the dirty parts, the messy parts, the parts of yourself that you might not always want to look at, the parts that you may not even want to admit to, right? So I don't know. Let's see. Melissa, you've lived in 5 states and more places than you can remember. Yeah, I mean, I've lived in a lot of homes in the same general areas mostly. So I've moved a lot within the same vicinity. Hey Ryan, how are you doing? Would you ever live in a van and travel the states? I would live in a van or in an RV. Yeah, that was equipped, like a small RV or a van that was equipped for sure. I would, and travel. Yes, I would. I totally would. Me and Journey, I would do that. I'd be a little scared, to do it, but I think I would do it because I feel like I know enough people, around the states to be able to like connect still. So I think I would. But I don't have a van or an RV. So yeah. And I could do like mobile healing, right? Literally. But I don't know. I mean, I don't necessarily wouldn't want to do it just me and Jordan by myself. I would want to do it with somebody else, but again, comfort zones, right? Hey, Ginger, you're here. Hi, babe. So glad that you're here. Melissa, yes, it would be fun with a big dog. Journey is a big dog, as you guys know. But Journey is a big baby, and he's afraid of everything. And he doesn't really like to travel much in the car. So it would have to be like an RV where he could kind of like lay out, or a really nice, like one of those, what are those cool vans that you can like set up and have like a bed and like shit. I would like an RV because I would kind of like to have a bathroom. That would, I kind of am a whole, like, kind of enjoy plumbing. So, yeah. So if anybody wants to donate or invest in an RV for me, and I could go travel around, I would love that. So fucking hit me up, you guys. Ryan, I love, oh shit, yeah, my Pink Floyd shirt, Dark Side of the Moon. Dark Side of the Taurus moon. I love that. Love that, love that. So maybe there's something to that. Maybe that's why I had this shirt on today. Melissa, you lived in a van for a year with a big dog? No shit. How did that work exactly? Because I'm kind of curious, because, these are facts I might need to know. These are facts. You were doing migrant farm work. No shit. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I would be totally cool in like a well put together, like safe van RV, going around doing that, maybe with Journey, of course, and maybe a friend. I would love that, cause I don't want to do it all by myself. Anyway, I'm a big baby. You were planting blueberry and apple trees? No shit, I love that. That's so cool. Super fucking cool. All right, let me see. Let me see what else. Anything else? I am gonna pull a couple cards for, oh, you were harvesting. Oh, that's even better if you could harvest them, because then you could, little tastes and treats along the way. I love that. All right, let's see. What feels good for this moon? Okay, I'm going to use this deck, because this deck usually gives us shit we don't want to hear. Let's see, and what else? Let's see. What do we want, you guys? Magdalene? All right, Magdalene Oracle wants to come out. I'm kind of surprised, but okay. Let's see. Melissa, that's so much fun. I think I would like to harvest. I don't know anything about harvesting blueberries or apples. But I think that would be super fun, and then you get to eat some of it, and that's always good. And all right, let's see. Where did you do the harvesting? Like, what state were you in when you did that, Melissa? Just curious, just in case. Never know. All right, so did I show you guys the deck, the Magdalene? We're gonna do Magdalene Oracle. I think we're doing this one first. And then we're gonna do the Tide and Knots Oracle, which is my Oracle deck that I created. So let's see, messages from Magdalene for this moon. What do we need to know? So the whole element, again, I'm hearing this whole, like, the shaking up, the shaking of the truth, like the truth being shaken awake inside of you. Shaken till you're wakened. Like, I don't know who that's for. I think it's collectively. It doesn't feel like specifically individual. Melissa, you were in, Maine, New Hampshire, and North Carolina. No shit, that's super cool. Hey, Ryan, thank you for the donation, darling. I will pull a card. Yes. From my deck, I will pull you a personal card. Yes, sir. All right, let's see. Let's see. What does Magdalene want to share with us? Thank you so much, Ryan. What does Magdalene want to share with us? What does Magdalene... You were just Googling Glastonbury and one street is... No way. Well, that, I think, like, isn't it very spiritual? Like, Glastonbury is a very spiritual place, I believe. And I believe Mary Magdalene, there is some... I mean, she traveled a lot, and I know she spent a lot of time in, like, France and stuff, but I do believe that she spent a significant amount of time in that area also. And I know they have, like, some... Whoa, there we go. Some places, very, very spiritual places for Magdalene in Glastonbury, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so let me heart Ryan's little thingy. Thank you, Ryan. I'm going to pull your card. All right, so the card we got from Magdalene is God. And look at that energy. All of the reds and the yellows and the oranges. It's all that lower chakra, that grounded, fiery energy. So, you know, how did we start all of this conversation? Saying that we were supported by the universe through this transformation that we're being asked to explore from a deep, grounded way, really figuring out who we are in our most primal of beings, coming back to our God essence. So I really, really fucking love this. Going over mountains. Bye, Ginger. Thanks for being here. But I am going to read from the book for this also, because I feel like there might be more to this that we need to hear about. Let's see. All right. Do I have enough light in here to do this? All right. This is a good one, guys. I like this. All right, so I'm going to hold this up and read it. All right, you may be asking, does God really exist? And if so, where is God when you need God the most? Oh my God. True that. Often, it is in our times of greatest need that we feel the most alone. This card is your confirmation that you are never alone. The universe has heard your call and wants you to know that the loving presence of the divine creator always fills and surrounds you. Surrender your fears and concerns. Accept the healing light that is being offered to you in this very moment. Out of fear, we often try to swim against the current. This is a waste of time and energy. Trust, accept, and let go. Ugh. Let's see. Though there are bound to many twists and Though there are bound to be many twists and turns along the way, you'll be pleasantly surprised where the river of life eventually will take you. Each life is like an ocean, forever yearning for love's shore. We ebb and flow, not realizing we eternally bathe in the sea of love. I love that, you guys. And this is, I mean, look, we talked about feeling alone and being alone. We talked about all of these things, facing our fears, picking our drug. All right, you guys, I love that. I love that. It's a beautiful message, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful message for us. All right, so I am going to ask for one more message. And for you guys who don't know, this is my deck, Tied in Knots Oracle. I'm going to ask for one more message for us as a group on this God message. And then I'm going to pull Ryan's message. And if anybody else would like their own personal card drawn, you can go ahead and drop a donation and of any amount and ask your question or which deck you would like it from. Okay, guys. All right. So one more message from to build on the message from God, from Mary Magdalene's deck, the God message. Let's see. What do we most need to know? What do we most need to know? What do we most need to know? That's a lot of cards. That's way too many. Okay. What do we most need to know, Spirit? Just give me one card, please, right now. Spirit, one card. One card. Oh, there it is. Ah! Now is not the time for doubts and fears or worries to come creeping in. Why is that? Because God has got your back. So don't get in your head. This is your reassurance. Don't get in your head. This isn't the time. This moon is too powerful. You know, although the moon is about shedding and releasing, we want to release from a place that's not of lack and a place that's not of fear and doubt. We want to release from a place of higher, of faith and trust and hope and inspiration. So just remember that, you guys. All right. So Ryan. Oh my God, to the God. OMG to the God. I love that, Ryan. Oh, I love that. The Goblin card. What is the Goblin card? What deck is the Goblin card in? This is why I wish you guys could be on camera with me so like we could talk and you could show me your Goblin card. But if it's perfectly, okay, cool. Well, I'm glad that the messages are consistent. That makes me feel really, really good and makes me happy always. All right, Ryan. What does Ryan need to know? Did you see that? They went flying off the top. So let's see, Ryan. Ryan, you got 2 for the price of 1, baby. You ready? Here you go, Ryan. Your 2 messages are: all the answers you seek are within you, and pay it forward. And they're both purple cards, which is all crown chakra stuff. So Ryan, if you are having any fears or doubts right now, you know. You have the answers. You know what's going on, dude. And honestly, I'm like, this is just the pay it forward card, Brian, for you. Is just saying, like, you know what you're doing. You are paying it forward, Ryan. And I recognize that, and spirit recognizes that. Just keep doing what you're doing, darling. You're on the right track. You're on the right track. So I hope that helps, Ryan. And you're super welcome. And the Wisdom of Avalon, Colette Baron. I don't have that deck. Ooh, interesting. I don't even know if I've ever actually even seen that deck. So maybe Santa will bring it to me for Christmas or my birthday. I don't know. We'll see. As if I don't have enough decks, right, you guys? But I love all the art, and I love all the. I just love the art, and I have a super great appreciation for them all. So, anyway, well, I love that, and thank you so much, Melissa, for sharing your goblin message, and that it went with this message. And anyone who has that deck, the Wisdom of the Avalon, can pull out your book and maybe like sit with the cards since it went with the message, and sit with it and reflect with it for the moon. So I always appreciate anybody who wants to add to the conversation, the discussion, any messages y'all get on your own. So all right, is there anything else that you guys would like to talk about, like to share? If not, I am gonna get going because it's already 11:30 and I kind of feel a little bit hungry, so I think I'm gonna go have something to eat. So I'll DM you the. Okay, thanks, Ryan. I appreciate that. Yeah, because I would really like to see it. And yeah, so I appreciate sending me the link to the Goblin card. And other than that, guys, all right. So I hope all of this information helps you guys with the moon and all of the things that are coming up. I'm sure I'll be back. I always am. And in the meantime, I am sending you all so much love and light. Gratitude and blessings. Always, always, always beautiful souls. Thank you guys so much for being here, for showing up, and for sending all your love and your positive vibes. So thanks, family. Have a great day. Mwah. I love you. I love you. I love you. Bye, guys. Bye.